Good afternoon. Kualitonali. Welcome back to NACA's Fall 2020 virtual program and Indigenous cooking class. My name is Andrea Mayahuel Catering. This is class number 6. Our topic for today is culinary colonialism. Today we will be making a chickpea spinach tortilla.
We love this recipe because it is simple and easy to make using only 3 ingredients: chickpea flour, or also known as garbanzo bean flour, fresh spinach, and water. Chickpeas and spinach are both ingredients that are great for building a healthy immune system, all packed into a delicious tortilla or flatbread that can be used for so many different dishes, both sweet and savory. First, we begin preparing our 3 ingredients, starting with 1 1/4 cups of chickpea flour. Next, 1 1/4 cups of packed spinach. And our final ingredient, 1 1/3 cups of water. Combine all ingredients into your blender. Blend well until completely smooth. It can be helpful to stop and scrape the sides of the blender once or twice as needed. Next, transfer your batter into a glass measuring cup or pitcher for easy pouring. Cover and let it rest for at least an hour or for up to even 48 hours. Next, you will need a non-stick skillet. Lightly oil your skillet and place over medium heat. Pour about 1/3 of a cup of your batter onto the skillet, quickly tilting in all directions to cover the bottom of the pan. Cook for about 45 seconds until it's just golden at the edges. Using a spatula, flip the tortilla and cook the other side for about 15 to 30 seconds or until it easily releases from the pan. Transfer the tortilla to a cooling rack to cool completely. Repeat with the remaining batter, oiling the skillet and adjusting the heat as needed between tortillas. It can be helpful to place sheets of wax paper or parchment paper between the tortillas to prevent sticking. The finished tortillas are ready to use with all of your favorite dishes. The spinach has a neutral flavor, making this ideal for any filling you'd like or alongside any dish. You can even spread with nut butter, jam, or honey for a sweet treat. You can store the tortillas in an airtight container in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks or in the freezer for up to 6 months. To be sure to avoid any sticking, layer pieces of wax paper or parchment paper in between the tortillas. You can also replace some of the spinach with fresh herbs such as basil, cilantro, or parsley. Kale can also be used in place of the spinach. However, this substitution works best if you have a high-speed blender. The batter will not be completely smooth when pureeing the kale in a regular blender. We hope you enjoyed the recipe and we hope you are able to try it at home.
Leave us a comment and let us know what you think. Our topic for discussion this week is culinary colonialism and understanding the colonial history of foodways and the impact it has today. I'd like to start by showing you guys some examples of a homemade masala with some toasted and ground spices such as turmeric root, cumin seed, mustard seed, cloves, cinnamon, nutmeg. You can see the distinct textures and properties of the individual spices, and if you had these in front of you, you would be able to smell the whole range of the various spices. In many pre-colonial cultures, spices and herbs are used as medicine. Specific masalas or spice mixes are put together for specific dishes. There is no generic curry powder. Each dish is unique and has its own history, profile of flavors, and medicinal properties. Curry powder is an absolute fabrication of colonialism. This is what can be referred to as culinary colonialism. What other ethnic foods do we see this culinary colonialism happen to? How has culinary colonialism affected indigenous foods and native communities? Have a conversation with your family Let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to join us next week for our next NACA Indigenous cooking class. Have a great weekend. Tlazokamati.